from the buildings now. There's cars toppled, buildings entire, just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. So the fences inform me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
Hey everybody, it's Bill. I'm here live and we're going to open that skull ship that I just got. And let's see who's here with me. It's Lax Sivrak, General Lax Sivrak, live from the mothership with me, and also George Valentine. Maybe some more folks will show up, I don't know. Big Bad Bill, says Lax Sivrak. Howdy George, good to have you with me today. I'm going to get over there and I'm going to start opening it, and we're just going to see what happens. Can't wait to see the skull ship. Yeah, we're going to get it out. I haven't even opened the damn box yet, Lack. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to open that box, pull him out. But before I get started with that, let's talk about, hey, Gap After Dark, good to see you, man. Let's talk about who Brainiac is. When we first met Brainiac, he looked like this. He had those diodes on his head, and he was green. Well, after a while, they had a storyline called the Planet Eater Trilogy. It was in Action Comics. And Brainiac had built this giant, huge planet-eating device. And it was in space, and Superman had to stop it from eating the Earth. And somehow Brainiac got trapped inside the planet that it created from everything that it had been eaten after Superman stopped it. And Superman had left him there. Well, somehow his consciousness came out of his body and built himself a new robotic form. And that robotic form looked like this. And in Action Comics, I believe it was 544, he showed back up again. Hey Bjorn, what's going on? Good to see everybody here. Hey there, Radical Mom. Good to see you. So yeah, he came back with this robotic form, and he also built himself a floating skull ship with tentacles on the bottom of it. And that's what he traveled around in. Well, for Wave 4 of the Superpowers line, they created a design that they were going to use with that. And that's what I have right here. And as you can see, there's the Brainiac figure inside of it. Now, a lot of people are like, why is it so small? Well, because it was a kid toy. And that's what Todd McFarlane has tried to replicate, is this toy that we see right here. Okay? And that's the toy that I'm going to be opening here just shortly. So let me go ahead and fire up the old toy cam here. And we're going to get in there. Yes, it is live, Blue Sasquatch. Hey, what's up, Zazel? Good to see you, man. We're fixing to open that skull ship up right now. And as you can see, the robotic form Brainiac hanging out right there in front of it, waiting to get in there. Hope everybody can hear me, because I had to add my mic back into the toy cam here for today's episode. So make sure if you can hear me, give me a 5x5 there in the chat so I know. Now we're going to get started. We're going to open that old skull ship right now. So the first thing I got to do is get it out of its box. And we'll put Brainiac back here where he can hang out next to the Hall of Justice for just a minute. Alright, so we're gonna open her up. I've got to get that loose there. Let's get that out of there without tearing anything. There we go. Alright, so the top is open. We'll look at the back of the box here. They've got the picture of the skull ship here and here, and notice that they didn't put a figure in it. They just put this shadow here. So that's because, you know, that they know that this didn't go with the green Brainiac, so they didn't put him in there. And inside, cardboard insert holding everything together. So here we go. And here are the tentacles that go on him. So put those off to the side. So here's the cardboard insert that goes inside the box. And inside there's a plastic bag holding the ship. The tape was easy to come loose this time. Usually it's very, very hard to get that tape loose. Here we go. I'm going to position the camera down where you can see me work. Here is the ship itself. Now, the instructions are on the bottom of the box. And they show me where all the tentacles are supposed to go. And the tentacles are labeled R1 through 4 and L1 through 4. So you got right and left. So let's get these tentacles out and let's get them laid out on the table. So each one has got a number inside of it, stamped inside. So that's R1. R2. R3. And R4 right there. All right. Got those laid out right there. Next thing, I'm going to do the same thing with the L's. I've got L1, L2, L3, and L4. All right. So turning the ship upside down. R1 will go right here and snap in where it says R1. R2, R3, and R4. And do the same thing with the left side tentacles, L1, L2, L3, and L4. And as you can see, there's wheels on the bottom, and the wheels make the tentacles move as the Brainiac ship goes along. On the inside, it's just flat in there with one peg hole in the bottom of it right here. The peg right there for this figure to stand on if you choose. Moving the camera up a little bit, we're going to put Brainiac inside there. Now he can stand up in here like this and peg on the hole if you choose, and he stands up high out of the ship like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can sit him down in here a little bit and make him sit just a little bit down inside the ship a little bit more. Oh, I love that. Look at the little tentacles moving. There you go, folks. Brainiac skull ship. Absolutely, toys of a time gone by. It's back metal. Absolutely. Hey, Gilster37. Let's see who all showed up while I was putting it together. Smash that like button, says lag. Yeah. Zazel's Clubhouse says lots of legends here in the chat. Blue Sasquatch with us today as well. Hey, Blue Sasquatch. And there's Gilster37 with me. Hey, Gilster, good to see you. It kind of reminds me of the Roton. Yeah. Badass, says Lack. Hey, Mr. Benny, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we got the skull ship all put together. I'm going to go ahead and take the packaging and put it back in the box for now, because I'm probably going to take this back apart again eventually and put it right back into its box. But for now, I'm going to leave it unboxed. And we'll bring him out here, and we'll put the skull ship box behind him here on display, and we'll let him sit right here. There we go, folks. So there you go. There's Brainiac's skull ship. I wonder why McFarlane didn't give the Vac Metal Brainiac. Oh, he's not going to do Vac Metal Brainiac. He's going to do the first appearance Brainiac, the one with the diodes on his head that I showed just a minute ago. He may eventually get to this Brainiac in the line, but I don't think he's going to do a redo of this particular Brainiac anytime soon. Man, that's a winner. I hope I can get back to the mothership when the work is over for the season. Yeah, I hope so, man. Yeah, we're gonna have another unboxing here pretty soon. I'm not gonna do it today, but I'll give you a hint. He's one of Flash's villains, and he's hard to find. And I had to go to the Evil Bay to find him. But I'll tell you, I got a good price on him, and I bought him from a seller in Japan, and I got free shipping on him. So yeah, I need a couple of these. I'll tell you what. Let's see. My daughter was just wondering why Superman is in some cage. And like sitting there thinking about it, and then maybe McFarlane will do a Vac Metal Cyborg because the original figure is crazy rare. I would like to see him do a Cyborg, but I can guarantee you that if he does a Cyborg, it will not be a redo of the figure that's already been released in the vintage line. It will probably be a Cyborg that looks more like the modern look that he has in the comics today. Yeah. The next vehicle that we can't wait to see come will be coming probably sometime in April. It's going to be the Blue Beetle Bug ship. I have that on pre-order. There is another version of this Brainiac skull ship. It's the one from Panic in the Sky, which was a mini-series that was in Superman comics back in the day. And I've got those comics in my long box back there in the storage area called my bedroom. But I have the Panic in the Sky collected edition here, and back here on the back you can see the green Brainiac here that was featured in that story with the goatee and mustache. He's going to be a special figure that comes with the skull ship that looks like this skull ship here. Did they make a Superman Kryptonian ship? No, but they made the Supermobile. Todd McFarlane released a Supermobile. There was a Supermobile in the vintage line that did not look like the comic Supermobile. So McFarlane released the one that looked like the one that was in the comics. Hey, Miss Deborah, good to see you. I wished that McFarlane had vac metaled the Brainiac skull ship. Now, wouldn't that have been nice if that Brainiac skull ship had been vac metal? That's what I would have liked to have seen. But he didn't. John Wilkes phone booth. Oh, you see my Superman phone booth back there in the background with Superman inside? There you go. Get a closer look at that. And what's neat about that is that's a design that was going to be originally be released in Superpowers but never did. But here, let me take me off the screen so you guys can see it a lot better. There you go. There was a 3D printer guy that made these several years ago from that design. And there's a knob on top that if you turn that knob, it would change him into Clark Kent. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I'm going to sit on the table here.
That's awesome, Bill. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? But I thought you guys would like to see that one more time. We've been looking at that for a while here. I've been having it on the Superpowers display here. But today we've been looking at Brainiac and his skull ship. I think next time my next purchase will be the entire Superman program on vinyl. Yeah. Holy smokes, says Lax Sivrak. Yep. And hey guys, what's going on? Zombie Hunter 115, good to see you. Miss Liz Fairbanks with us today. Hello, Miss Liz Fairbanks. Good to see you today. And Toys of a Time Gone By. I'm a huge Motu fan. Just got my Eternia. Well, congratulations. I'm about Motu'd out as far as buying new figures, but I have been making my customs and playing with my Motu figures. And I need to get back to doing some of the stop motion stuff with the Motus. As a matter of fact, and I'll play it for you guys today for free. Yes, Mrs. Weird Fantastic is here. She's wanting me to stop streaming and go eat my dinner, which I will here shortly. But I just want to hang out with everybody for a little while we look at this Brainiac skull ship here that I just put together. And I'll roll him around on the table and let you guys see his little tentacles moving around. I think this is just absolutely wild. I love it. Absolutely, it does look cool. Hey, what's up, Jeff? All Music Fan 88 here with me today. It is a cool ship. It is absolutely a cool ship, and man, we need a Superman in the scene. So let's put Superman in there, and I'm going to get a vintage Superman out to fight Brainiac today. So here we have Superman. And Superman here to save the day from Brainiac. And you can't see him because of me, so I'll just put me off the screen here, and there you go. That is the right version of Brainiac for that vehicle. That's correct. I decided to bring my vintage Brainiac out and put him in that ship there, Jeff. And before I leave today, we're going to let T-Law sing a song for everybody. She sang a new song the other night, and I'll let her sing to you guys before we leave today. But I just want to hang out with everybody. Yeah, kick his ass, Superman. And let everybody visit with one another and me visit with you guys. Hello to everyone in chat in case I miss you. Yes. Sometimes it's hard to catch everybody in the chat there, Gilster, but saying hello to everyone is about what I do when I hit a chat stream. I just say hello to everyone. And man, I love the clear plastic on the back of that ship. There were 3D printed models made of the original design that was going to be released in Superpowers, but it didn't have that clear design with that. Look at that. It's got that hexagonal shapes in the plastic there, just like in the comic. And you got this tube coming out back here for like a rocket coming out the back. White plastic on the back and towards the inside. On the inside here, see if we can see that. You can see the controls inside of his ship here. It's a sticker. It's already applied. I didn't have to apply it. You can see on the front he's got those red eyes in there, just like the ship did in the comic. This looks so cool. And of course, Brainiac can stand in there. There's a peg for him to peg in, but I wanted him to sit in it like that. So that kind of looks better to me, him sitting in it like that. It kind of matches the way it looked in the picture that they drew. And Zombie Hunter 115 saying hey to me. Hey there. Hey back at you, man. And Mega Demon Collects with us today as well. Hey man, how's it going? Vintage is always the best. I agree. I agree, man. Susudio. Hey, Susudio. Hey, how's it going? Yo, Lack, did you get married? Yeah, the boy got married. First time he got a day off, first thing he did was go out and find somebody to get married to. I'm just kidding with you, Lack, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, old boy got married and did it on a live stream too. I missed it. I had to come back and watch the replay, Lack. Sorry about that, brother. I come in there to watch it and it hadn't started yet. And I was going to come back to it, and when I came back to it, it was already over. Sure did, Mega. Live streamed it about a week ago. Yep, sure did. And good to see everybody here. So everybody came to show up to see Brainiac's skull ship. I want to make a big shout out to Cape Master. I bought that from him. And he gave that to me for a pretty good price plus shipping. Plus I got something else as well. I'll show you guys sometime in the future. I won't want to spoil that though. Yeah, Mr. Poe saying hey to Susudio, and I hope she's doing well. Look at that little X-ray boy icon that Susudio used there. You can get special emojis if you become a channel member like she is. Got some new vintage starting up lineup figures. I split them up with a friend. Okay. And darn autocorrect, yeah. And congratulations to Lack. No problem, Bill. You got to see the rewatch. That's correct. See, I got vintage starting lineup figures and split them up with a friend. That's cool. Starting lineup. That's like those sports figures, football and basketball and stuff like that. Baseball, maybe. I remember they used to come out with those, but they were more like staction figures than they were action figures. It would be nice if they did the ball players with full articulation like Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black, wouldn't it? Well, let's see. Toy Tango by those vintage Shogun Warriors. Absolutely, man. Let me get over here. I'll tell you what. I found something the other day when you're talking about vintage Shogun Warriors. Now, this is not a vintage toy. This is actually a company called Unify put these out back in the early 2000s, and they were basically trying to be re-releases of the jumbo Machinders that were originally released in Japan. And this is the Great Mazinger. I still have him in his box. He's only been taken out once. He comes with 2 fists, of course, and he also comes with Jet's Grander. And I will open up the box here and let you see the toy inside. First of all, I have to take the Jet's Grander out. And then you can see the Great Mazinger Jumbo here with all of his rockets attached. Put him back up. The last time I looked on eBay, there was only one of these that somebody was trying to sell, and they wanted $1,300 for it. And this is a re-release by Unify, so it's not a Shogun Warrior. It's more like they're trying to be like the old Poppy toy. And I actually have an accessory, the rocket firing missiles that come out of his hand. I have that over there as well that Unify made to go on this particular toy. Oh, let's check up on the chat here and see what I missed here. See, All Music Fan 88 Jeff says I started collecting starting lineup back in the 80s. That's cool. Studio, I've been busy with my dad, his medical problems and appointments. Okay. I can't get over how cool the Skull Ship is. The best toy of the season so far. Yeah, and it's gonna have some competition when that Beetle Bug comes out. And Zombie Hunter 88 says, "Wow." And Toys of the Time Go By says, "In the 70s, I got those for Christmas." That's cool. The Shogun Warriors. Hope everything's okay. Yeah. Mega Demon Collect says, "I got some vintage starting lineup figures, some Hall of Fame athletes, 2 Dream Team, 92 NBA All-Stars, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson." Cool. Like giving some prayers for Susudio's dad. I love how the hands would shoot out on the Shoguns. Yeah, some of them did. And the original Poppy Jumbo Machinders, you had to buy the hands that did that separately from the robot. And a huge Godzilla fan, so am I. Some of the mint in the box Hall of Famers like Wade Boggs and Nolan Ryan. Cool. Mega Demon Slick says, "I'm super hooked on starting lineup figures. I mean, McFarlane sports figures." Jeff says, "Yes, being in Chicago, I had the Cubs for sure." Yeah. I don't collect those figures, but it's nice that you guys do, and I'm glad you guys could chat about them. Hang out for a little bit more. I'll let you guys look at that Skull Ship some more. I'm excited about that Skull Ship. I just had to bring that Skull Ship out and show them to you guys live today. I was sitting in here contemplating making an unboxing video, and I said, heck no, man, let me get online and go live and let everybody watch me do it at the same time. Let's see, it's crazy how the vintage Godzilla toys are so expensive. I wish I knew and still had them. Yeah, me too. I wish I had a Shogun Godzilla. From the Shogun Warriors days, the Mattel Shogun Godzilla, but there's one even that trumps that. And that's Jumbozilla, which was done by Poppy Toys. He had a pull string, and he would roar, and he looked more like the actual Godzilla than the Mattel version, the Shogun Warriors version. Man, yeah, I'm over the moon about that skull ship, man. I want to sit there and play with it right now. I want to have a battle with all the superpowers figures trying to battle Brainiac and his skull ship. Yeah, I tried to catch you live earlier when you were on the Instagram, but I wasn't able to catch it. I was busy in here trying to get the show set up. Yeah, the Shogun Godzilla, the one with the firing fist and the flame tongue. Man, I wish I had that when I was a kid. I never had any of the Shogun Warriors when I was a kid. I always wanted them. Go, go Godzilla. There goes Tokyo. Yeah, the Blue Oyster Cult song. Yeah, I love that song. Wish I could play it for you guys, but you know it would get me copyright ID'd, so I can't do that. But what I can do is play you guys the T-Law singing a little song. Let me get it set up here. I'm gonna put it on the. It's a song called "The Wellerman," and if you're curious about that, what the song is about, it's an old sea shanty, and it's about a whaling ship, and they're after a whale. Okay, y'all just messed around for a little bit there. Okay. Open and play with all your toys. We only live once, just to share it in the box, stare at it in the box. That's right. That's right. You'll have to karaoke it for us, Bill. I don't know the words to it, and I can't sing worth a hoot. If I had Joneser in here, I'd let him sing. Joneser can sing. You guys gave him a bunch of hell about it, but he can sing. You guys want to see the video with T-Law singing the Wellerman? Let me know in the chat and I'll play it for you right now. Or if you just want to hang out for a little bit more and listen to me drone on, you can do that too. Let's see, George. Would you link your email so that I can contact you? I have a few questions if you'd be willing to answer them. My email is, and if there's a wrench in the house, you can write this in for me. Toy Mama's here. You can do that for me, Toy Mama. My email is weirdfantastictoys, all one word, weirdfantastictoys@gmail.com. Gilster says, yes, please. And go for it. Let's hear it. Sing it, T-Law. All right, drone on, Bill. That skull looks so vintage. I would have thought that it was out in the 80s. I agree with that. All right, we're going to play T-Law singing the Wellerman, and we'll be right back.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew up her bow, dip down, or below my bully boys blow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. The boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed, and he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight light's still on, the line's not cut, and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
And I'm back. And there she be, the white whale. They call me Ishmael. Yeah. Talking about some Moby Dick there, aren't you, Lack? Now, I've got another sea shanty that features Melinda music as well. And our T-Law and Melinda singing for T-Law. But it's called The Drunken Sailor. And that's my magnus opus when it comes to these. I want to try to recut the Wellerman song to kind of match that, and have some have a scene where T-Law's playing the flute there towards the end when that flute solo comes in, and maybe have some of the other characters that I have over here, like Allie the Piper showing up in it and stuff like that. But that'll be sometime in the future. I'll have to recut that video, but I want to keep working on the Wellerman to make it look a lot better. I may even release it as a release like I did Drunken Sailor. If you guys want to hear the Drunken Sailor, all you got to do is send me a super chat. It can be just $1 super chat. That's all I want. It's just a little super chat, and I'll play some more of these videos if you guys want to hear them before I sign off for the day. Thank you, Miss Deborah. She says that's awesome. You are an educated man, Bill. Edumacated. Yeah, I went and got me some schooling long times ago. It's only been an hour, LOL. Well, it's only been 35 minutes for me, and I can't stay up too much later because I do have to go to bed. But if you guys want to hear some more videos, I'll be glad to show them, but I've got to be enticed to do it because I'm going to get ready to stop the show here shortly. Otherwise, while we look at the, it is a great song, Toys of a Time Gone By. Gilster with a $1.99 super chat. He says he wants to hear the Drunken Sailor song, so we're going to hear it tonight. He said it was late coming in because I had a few of the grandbabies tonight. Oh, yeah, I had to get them set up for bed. That's okay. That's okay, hon. Grandbabies trump YouTube every day of the week. Every day. Gilster is our hero. Mr. Poe with a 99-cent super chat. So we get two videos. We get one for Gilster, which is going to be Drunken Sailor, and Mr. Poe gets to pick a video as well. How about Miss Mary with a $2 super chat? So we're going to get 3 videos tonight off the video list, and so we're gonna get going here. So we'll start with Gilster's video, which is going to be the Drunken Sailor video. So let me get that queued up here. I'm going to go into the video queue here and get Drunken Sailor pulled up, and we're going to go ahead and play that right now.
Ready? 2, 3. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning.
Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, early in the morning. Way hey, up
sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
And that takes care of Drunken Sailor. And we got 2 more videos to play. So I'm going to go in and set up the next video, which is going to be the karaoke night with T-Law and He-Man singing the Masters of the Universe theme song that came on the LP record back in the day. So let's watch that video real quick, and then we'll watch one more. And I am back, and we're looking at that Brainiac skull ship with Superman there. And we got one more video. You think that's the same William Thompson? Probably. Yeah, we got one more video, and I would play Sally Brown, but it'll demonetize this video, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Instrument of War. It's one of my favorites, and we'll do it real quick, and when that one's over, then we'll say our good nights. Let me set that up here, get that queued up, and the next video is going to be Instrument of War. It features Allie the Piper running Skeletor's ass off with her bagpipes, and then she gives you a little history lesson at the end. So here we go, folks. Instrument of War.
Here stands Castle Grayskull on the rocky, battle-torn planet Eternia. Locked within its cold walls lie all the ancient mystical secrets of ages past. I am He-Man, sworn to protect Castle Grayskull from the forces of evil by the force of my magical sword of power. I, Skeletor, shall gain control of Castle Grayskull's secrets and become king of Eternia. And now, He-Man faces his deadly enemy Skeletor in Instrument of War. Skeletor and his evil warriors have finally banded together for a final assault on Castle Grayskull. Come, warriors, we will assault Castle Grayskull, and I shall be the king of all of Eternia. Yeah! I'm ready, Master. Let's go. By your leave, Mistress Alley. Skeletor and his evil band of warriors have been spotted approaching Castle Grayskull just a few marches away. It's Allie the Piper, Master.
You know what? Fuck you, Skeletor. I ain't going up there. Not with Ally the Piper there. She'll inspire them to kill us all. It'll be a bloodbath. I'm out of here.
Master, I have something else I have to do. Maybe next time.
Come, Beastman. We'll show these cowards. Beastman. Ah! Curse you, Ally the Piper!
It's time for a history lesson. After the Jacobite uprising, known as the Battle of Culloden in the year 1746, there were a series of bans and changes implemented by the English to the Scottish Highlanders. It became illegal to wear tartan and other forms of Highland dress, and the Great Highland Bagpipe was also classified as an instrument of war and was also banned. It is said that somebody was even executed for brandishing a Highland bagpipe after Culloden. If you are seen wearing a kilt or tartan, you could be put in prison for up to 6 months after just your first offense. The Highland pipes were classified that way until 1996.
Ah, Sally Brown, she's a nice...
We went ahead and played Sally Brown. I'll have to go back and edit the video later and get the music out. The problem with Sally Brown is that's the Dreadnoughts are singing that, and the Dreadnoughts will ID me when I do that, and they want to take my money. So, but they won't take your super chats, and I'm not yet really fully monetized, so I'm not getting the ad sharing yet. But to do that, I'm going to have to get 1,000 subscribers. And right now I'm at 896. I'm 4 away from 900. If you are visiting me today or watching this video, please look and see if you are subscribed. If you are not, hit that subscribe button so that I can get towards my 1,000. I'm wanting to do that before the end of this year, and I'm wanting to get 900 here. I only got 4 subscribers away, and when we hit 900, we might do something special for you guys as well. And I figured that there was a lot of folks that joined me late. If you go back and rewatch the beginning of the video, you'll see me putting the ship together. Pretty much all you had to do was snap the little tentacles on. They're marked with R1 through 4 and L1 through 4, and they go right on. Thank you, Lack. Let's share Bill out and get that 1,000. Thank you. Yeah, share me around, because YouTube won't put me in the lineup like it ought to. I guess I'm shadow banned or something. I don't know. But yeah, share it out on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram, Facebook, and all the rest of that social media stuff that I don't know how to do very well. Bedtime for Gap After Dark. Good to have you here with me. we're going to take one more look at the ship here. I'm going to put Superman here to the side, and we're going to roll her around and let you see her. See the little tentacles moving as it rolls. And we got Brainiac sitting inside. That is just so cool. I love this little ship. It's one of the best things that Todd McFarlane's done so far for us. So we're all saying good night to Gap After Dark, and you take care. I'm glad you decided to come by and be with me today. Coming back over here, I'll get me on the screen here, and we're gonna start winding things down. I hope McFarlane makes that version of Brainiac. He may someday, I don't know, but I have a feeling he's going to concentrate on figures that have never been made, plus figures he knows are going to make him some money. I know that figure you think will make him some money, but that's not the way he thinks now. He's thinking about Gimp Batman and manga Batman and Gold Batman and Thomas Wayne Batman and all the Batmans. That's what he's thinking about. So, you know, we ought to play all the Batmans commercial, but that's not my video. But you know, I played it a couple of times as a parody commercial, but that's funny too. But see, there you go. Thank you, Toy Mama. I appreciate that. If you'll hit that right there, I think that'll take you over to my YouTube page, and there you can join the channel or become a member. Memberships are open. I'm up to have members. If we get up to 8 members, there'll be a member shelf that shows up on my page. It features everybody that has become a member of the channel, and you get special perks when you become a member. We have hangouts on Google Meets a lot of times where you can hang out directly with me and meet your friends and everybody hang out together that way. Sometimes we do a movie night where we show a movie, something that we can't do here on YouTube, right? We have members only videos that are available. You can watch me do magic tricks if you become a member of the channel. Thank you, Toy Mama. I do have an Instagram over there. I don't do much with it. It's just my method of communication. Liz Fairbanks is just subscribed. Thank you, Liz, for subscribing to me. That is so wonderful. I had a subscriber tonight, folks. The fireworks are going off. That's great. I appreciate that. And the name of the channel is Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, and I do weird fantastic adventures with my toys, and I like to show them off. And that's something I'm going to start doing here in the future. I'm going to get those fantastic adventures set up in a queue. Mr. B just subscribed. Thank you, Mr. B, for subscribing to me today. I appreciate that. I'm getting the subscribers, folks. Folks are subscribing to me tonight. I appreciate that. So great. So great. Wonderful. 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 Well, I'm going to come up here and get myself on the screen for one more time. We're going to play some ducks here. And start winding things down here. Let me find my ducks. There we go. Yeah, happy journey, says Radical Mom, and All Music Fan 88 taking off tonight too. So we'll see you, Jeff. And there's my Patreon page. If you want to join my Patreon, you get all the benefits of channel membership, except you don't get the special emojis that the channel membership offers. Good journey, Miss Deborah. I'm glad you showed up today. I'm glad everybody showed up today, and congratulations to Lax Sivrak on his marriage. The General Lax Sivrak, straight from the mothership. And I don't know how much longer that you've got to stay up there in the frozen north and drive that rock truck, but you have a good one up there, and I can't wait till you get back to the mothership, sir. And check out Lax's channel. Put Lax link up there, please, Toy Mama. Check out Lax's channel, because over there on Lax Sivrak's channel, he does show videos of him driving that rock truck and what it looks like up there in Alaska this time of year, and all kinds of good things like that. Plus, he talks about toys and some of his custom work and everything. 6 more weeks till you get home to the mothership. All right, man. We got our thoughts and prayers with you while you're up there. Stay warm. And I'm going to go ahead and play some end credits for us right now, folks. I'm glad you guys were here. Until I do this again, have a good journey.
Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.